Does gender switching the song change anything, or did it give you anything you had to stop and think over in the process?
Yeah, it's a good question. I didn't stumble on that at all. I think there is a real tenderness in her in the lyrics and the way the story unravels, and I think for a male to sing that and to lean into that is super important. And I think that it translated so well between, male to female vocals. And I think maybe that's a really cool thing for listeners to hear it in a different perspective, not just from an arranger standpoint, from a male singing it. No, I mean, the only thing that I had to do was like make sure I could sing these super high parts.
Did you have to find your own key for it, or are you in her key?
I did have to find my own key for it, yeah, and really make moments out of it. But I let myself go places. I remember at one juncture right before the solo, please bring my baby to me. That part right before it breaks. I'm like, all right, let's go for it. And it was like 3 a.m, one random night, and my buddy John was like, you better do this, man. And we hit a note that sufficed for me. But yeah, it's a good question regarding gender. I don't really think about that, but definitely a compelling thought.
Oh, I mean, I can't, as I just sort of quickly mental inventory the lyric, I can't hear of anything in there that would jump. But at the same time, because the song is first off Mariah, and because it's, kind of its blueprint comes off the Phil Spector Christmas album and the Crystals and the Ronettes. And so it sort of its DNA is young women singing, and kind of combining Christmas and love.
For sure.
And so I went back and listened to the Crystals version of Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And even though Santa Claus is Coming to Town it's a song first for kids, that the way, I think it's Lala Brooks on lead vocal, but the way the lead vocal sings, it's like every other line could be like, and Santa thinks you should kiss me. It is so clear she's singing about, she's singing about romance, even when she's singing about how Santa Claus is coming to town. And she's not telling kids they better not pout and they better not cry. She's telling her boyfriend to tighten up. And
right.
And so, so anyway, so I always find like a female point of view is so strongly hardwired into that having a male sing it as a soul song, on one hand it works perfectly, but because it comes with such sort of baggage, I have to ask, if you think about that at all.
For sure. No, that's a great perspective. And I mean, the Phil Spector, the wall of sound like that they really achieved. The whole thing was, it was a really great experience as a musician and as a songwriter and producer to live within this recording. And it was very humbling. I'll put it that way. You know what I mean? You really have to let go of all of your own ego with this kind of thing and serve the song, especially being something that is so important to people. I mean, people love, these are songs that are surrounding moments that people remember forever. So there's a lot of responsibility with this kind of thing, and I took it very seriously. So I was excited to sit down with you because I know you understand that.
The 12 Songs of Christmas podcast is available from Apple, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, and Pandora. Follow 12 Songs for new episodes weekly. You can also find us online at 12songsofchristmas.com and on Facebook at 12 Songs of Christmas as well.